Stand ready for my arrival, nigga.
Huh?
Who?
It is time to talk about it.
Green on me just like I'm striking. My bitch got a dangery straight from my crib, look like I paid a horse on my dick. Told that bitch don't want lips, just don't tell me so good. Got no budget, I'm selling them. Yeah.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
I can see the future. You don't live to see tomorrow.
Yeah. Doors go up like it's invincible. Don't need a bitch, I'm the one inventing. Get settled for one, I'll probably be picking for. I'm in the cut just like I'm a picker.
We start off with Mark helping to clean up the city after the Invincible War. And let's really talk about these other Invincible boys and what they were pulling. First glance, we got some hard-hitting niggas off the bat. One of them literally got the same mustache as Omni-Man.
Are you?
You know he a demon. They're coming in with nothing but bad intentions and straight hands. They tell niggas that they don't even deserve to be a slave. Fuck you, man, don't deserve to be a slave. I don't know about y'all, but if I were to ever become a slave, which will never happen, but if it did happen, y'all know for certain I would be the best slave out there.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
I ain't gonna be out here being trashed on my one and only job. Cause what else am I gonna do? I can't go anywhere. I am not no savior. I cannot save y'all niggas. I'll be good nigga for master. Robin will be good nigga. Some of these other boys though, I mean, Armstrong could have gotten some better picks. I'm not even gonna hold you. But yeah, they pulled up, turned some cities into Gotham, and then they left. And for once, Mark had some time to actually help people out. And after being a real hero for like 5 seconds.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
No! Y'all are not getting another one. Calm yourself, buddy. Anyway, Conquest pulls up, and the first thing he says is that Earth is not ready for the rest of their race to pull up. Bro, look around you. Earth already looks like we are in prime Titan from Infinity War. Is this not enough for y'all? Y'all too picky, man. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You heard? Conquest introduced himself and he tells Mark that he's been sent here to check up on Mark to see if he, you know, squad wiped the entire planet for them. Mark tells Conquest that he was the reason that all this happened in the first place. I mean, he's not really wrong. It is Loki's fault. And that right now, he wants to punch something as hard as he can. Boy, sit your ass down, drop down that bullshit. Conquest understands the assignment, and they start boxing.
Woo! It's showtime!
I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I be thinking Mark don't give a single fuck about the city, cause these poor individuals who didn't even know that another threat just pulled up got off the moment they clashed. Like, damn, living in this world fucking sucks. You minded your own business, and next thing you know, the whole city got leveled. I just know rent around here is down to the Gotham levels. As they struggle, Mark turns away for a second, and Conquest headbutts him, and he slams him down to the ground. Then once he pins Mark, he straight up tells him that he doesn't give a singular fuck about his mission. He don't care about Earth, he don't care about the Viltrumites. All this dude cares about is to make Mark suffer. That's it. That's all he's gonna do. All he's here for is to fight. He's doing it for the love of the game.
Niggas think I'm fighting to save the day, but really, nigga, I just like to fight. What? I don't care about none of that shit. Please, just let me go.
Showing up with nothing but the intention of fighting people is wicked work. See, this is how Vegeta was moving during the Cell Saga, providing nothing for his team. He's just here to mess shit up for the love of it. Mark turns and he bodies Conquest away from him. Conquest ain't feeling anything for real. He just like, hey, good job, nephew. Guess you ain't just skin and bones, nephew. Hit me harder, son. Invincible drags Conquest through some buildings and they land. And peep how Conquest is the one that got up first, but not Mark. How are you gonna see your op get up before you from your attack, and you still think you have a chance? Mark, you're a bum! A bum! Old geezer got you doing album covers from your own attack. Mark slams down on Conquest, slams his ears, and kicks him away with the worst form that I've ever seen. This is not no villain of the week, Mark. Tee up, bro. Like, this is this is crazy. Mark says that was just a warm-up until now. Yeah. Bro. Was your past ass beatings also warm-ups, or do those not count? But I guess I'm just hating because Invincible starts low-key comboing Conquest with these next couple of attacks. And moments like these always reminds me when he was throwing real hands back in season 2. What happened around that time for you to think this was okay?
Oh my god, bro.
What the hell?
He's so fucking for real, bro. Well, it works, I guess, and he sends him into orbit. Y'all, I've seen a lot of bullshit in my 18 years of living. Broly squad wiping the Z fighters, Grimmerjow jumping Ichigo so bad that he got depressed, Courage spinning the block every time his folks are in trouble for the sake of love,
Things I do for love.
Kendrick dropping one of the scariest diss tracks of all time. I've seen a lot. Those were just some mentions. But this one gotta be up there of bullshit because he forms a blood bubble, makes it into a heart, and then he breaks it right before rummaging Mark's guts. Ultra pause. Mark got the same look as that one emoji pig. Say what y'all gotta say about Mark. But Mark low-key holding his own right here. He's throwing mittens right here. And even with all that damage that he just took, he is certain that he will beat the brakes out of Mark. Hey man, that's all you, bro. You the hero here, right? You bye. Never mind. Oliver shows up and he's spitting to the battleground. Now, I know that Oliver is low-key a threat to society, but every time his brother is in trouble, he stands 10 toes down no matter what. He may not listen to a damn thing that Mark tells him, but that is a real-ass brother right there, bro. However, in this view, he ain't saving shit when there's a grown-ass man screaming like this. And he's getting tossed around like this. Conquest is hitting him so hard, he is simultaneously increasing the budget with every punch. Now, I'm not one of those people who thinks that the whole show is just still images being dragged around the screen. This ain't Blue Lock. I still think it has its moments, but we cannot complain of this fight at all. They cooked here. Look at the animation of Invincible begging Conquest to stop beating his ass. Huh, brother, this is not a game. You cannot pause the fight. Weren't you talking mad shit earlier? Bro, you moving like Drake during the beef. What is you doing? Drop, 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 drop. 2. Stop, 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 stop. It's crazy! You know what else is crazy? The way that this man Conquest is talking to Mark here. The way he's telling Mark to not give up fighting because he's enjoying this. He's having the time of his life, beating on this poor man down to the ground. This dude is scary, man. Thankfully, before Conquest is gonna do more than just fight, Oliver comes in with a legendary assist. W save, W save. Oliver goes in for the follow-up and he... Grown-ass man, by the way. Grown-ass man beating up on kids. We got kids hitting entire Sonic poses. For what purpose? How is you gonna impact frame a child? He's not even a year old, dog. You're beating up on babies! Get him gone!
Hang that nigga now! I got the rope right here!
Invincible comes in with the brother assist, sending Conquest flying. Mark then has the nerve, the gall, the hoopla of telling Oliver to leave the area. If it was any other villain, I would understand. You don't want your little brother getting hurt and shit. I get that. But Mark, Invincible, you need all the help you can get, brother. Oliver can stay. You ain't doing shit by yourself now that Conquest is locking in. In fact, Oliver is your best bet right now. Who else is gonna help you? The bums of the globe? Frauds? The team? 5 niggas full of disappointment? Yeah, man. Keep your boys Oliver on standby. That's how you're gonna get right here. Conquest drags Mark through like half the city, and he throws him off to combo Mark with the punch of death. But Mark dodges in time. Mark then goes for the best headbutt he has ever landed.
Damn, you hit that nigga so hard to replay 3 different times.
This freaky ass old man says almost there. Just keep talking, nephew.
Oh hell no! You one of them, bitch!
Man, sit down somewhere and do some bingo or something, man. You too old for this, Unk. Mark charges in, and look at his approach. Comes in with a strong right, a nasty 2-piece to the uppercut, and down spike into another uppercut. He grabs him, and he starts beating the bricks out of Unk. But even with all of that, Unk is smiling. Ain't shit to be happy about. Why are you this happy? Poor Mark is getting tired as hell. You just want to sleep. You was a grown-ass man making these faces. Damn! After slamming Mark to the ground, along with this guy, he slams Mark's chest, and then he surfs on Mark's body. Nah! Huh? This is crazy! This is exactly what Ishiki did to Sasuke. That is so disrespectful. Right before giving Mark a knuckle sandwich, Oliver saves Mark again. See? See, Mark? This is why you need him. You cannot tell me Mark wasn't getting violated by Unk at that moment. If the globes full of bums was there, they would have been watching you get punched. Oliver even got better insults than you.
Can't fight him alone, but look at him, he's old as dirt. We can take him down together.
He called him old as dirt. See, if I was Conquest and I heard that, personally, I'm killing the child. What was that? Conquest flash steps to Mark and he backhands them worse than my parents back in their prime. Then, without warning, Conquest punches Oliver, sending him flying. At first, you thought that he tanked that. So did I. I thought he had that in the bag. I thought he really was that boy. That was until he started spinning.
Damn.
And then there's some more. And then some more right after. Nah, I was mistaken. Oliver is not like that at all. I forgot. Bro is an infant. Then Conquest picks him up and nah, I'm not showing this, bro. Not because I'm scared of YouTube or anything. I'm just making sure y'all don't see an old man almost rip a kid in half as he bleeds from his head and mouth. It is hard to watch, my nigga. Mark speeds over to save Oliver, thank God, and Conquest stops in place, turns to Mark, and he punches him so hard, he has him doing the Mario death pose, but Mark tanks that hit, and he throws a counter punch at Unk. Yeah, let's go, Invincible! Caesar comes in to pick up Oliver, and he turns to see this bullshit happen in the background.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Conquest punches Mark to the water, and he makes this nigga a goddamn skipping stone. Look at this face. Does this look like a man that's having fun right now? Conquest, on the other hand, Unk ain't been this happy since the Mongol Empire was at its peak. Conquest picks up Mark and he flies towards the horde of people that he's about to kill. Oh, hell no, he's giving him the Omni-Man treatment again. You know, it would be so funny if someone moved away from the chaos that is Chicago just to get killed by something that's happening in Chicago. I would've been so mad, bro. Like, you deadass can't get a break anywhere. Mark throws some hands at Conquest and he minks the hell out of him. As he flies, a pink barrier appears. Wait. Oh no. Adam Eve arrives at the scene. I ain't even gonna front, bro. You can keep it for real. I don't care. Yeah, I said it. Adam Eve is low-key a mid-hero. Think about it. Her powers are somewhat similar to Green Lantern's, where she can make all these objects for battle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, both powers are much more complex than that, but for most of their battles, they kind of have the same game plan. The problem with Eve is that she doesn't do anything else with her powers other than spam barriers and make fodder weapons. Literally, in this exact fight, she's gonna show that she has a bigger bag for real. She's still a good character and a W boyfriend. Type of shit I would love to have in real life, but damn, she gotta do better. Before Eve hits the almighty barrier, Mark tackles Unk and he tells Eve to leave. Valid. Conquest headbutts Mark and breaks his leg with a chop. Shit! Hey man, it's alright, bro. Just put some ice on that bitch, bro. Like, you'll be fine. Eve even traps Unk in a bubble that does absolutely nothing. Eve creates some armor for herself to get ready for battle. Conquest charges at Eve, but she increases the density around him to slow him down. See? That's fire! Do more of that! Eve combos Unk with a 1 and then a 2, and might as well make it a 3. 2.5. Unfortunately, she resorts to her old ways of spamming those damn barriers. Like, what is that gonna do for you? Please tell me. If you just go look at these and just fly away? But wait, Eve proves me wrong as she encloses Unk and she slams 2 spike balls into him. Okay. Alright, shorty. Okay, keep cooking. And she does as she throws an axe, followed with a spear, to the slam and then to the spike balls. Conquest flies through the next attacks, and he tries to parry the next ball, but then Eve engulfs Conquest in water. What a fire combo. This is what I want. Some form of creativity, even if it was a little bit. Well, too bad her opponent is Conquest. Ref, he's doing drive-bys. Do something, please. This ain't even the worst of her problems. The nastiest right hook. Oh, right. You can't look at her right now. Cause it's nasty. Oh, and the next move? Yeah, let's just okay, let me give you a visualizer on what it looks like. Okay, alright, you see that? Alright, so let me give you another visualizer, just so that you understand a little bit more. Alright, let's move on. Mark ignores his broken leg and he rushes to Eve's side, only to see a face only a mother could love. Mark sees the horrible state that Eve is in, and God, my God, this nigga's life sucks. Conquest pulling up on some bullshit saying some, damn, you emotional nigga, huh? Pussy! Now come over here and give me that veiny ID. Bro, are y'all hearing bro speak? Cause he starts thanking him for letting him do all this destruction. Do you know how much of a monster you have to be to thank someone for letting them destroy your life? Okay, so I'm in the middle of editing this video and I cannot stop thinking about this part. He's thanking him for giving him the pleasure of hurting someone as bad as Mark as they fight. He's treating Mark like a punching bag. He almost killed Oliver. He kills hundreds of other citizens. He destroyed more of the city. He kills Eve. He could be more happy while doing it. Dog, nah. Mark turns to Conquest and he hits him with the hardest line that he has ever said.
I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how fast you are. I can see the future. You don't live to see tomorrow.
Conquest tells him to come get him, and they both charge him for another clash. Damn! Put some ice on it. Put some ice on it! Conquest lands down, and in an instant, Mark punches Unc in his face, pushes him back, but Unc starts weaving his throws right before giving him a hug.
Getting mad doesn't make you stronger. That's not how it works.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
So we lying now? Don't tell me you never seen Goku. I know your old ass seen Dragon Ball. Mark takes a bite out of Unc's shoulder, and he throws him off. Oh, you ain't like that one, huh, old geezer?
Please.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I just know the Tyler fans were cooking up diabolical edits in their head of seeing this one. Like him strings done increased by 150%. I'm telling y'all. Mark pins Conquest to the ground and he starts beating some sense into this old man until he turns to see Eve, taking in the power and blessings of the Lord. Ref, she's getting revived. Intervene, please. Conquest grabs Mark's neck, breaks his back, and he pins him to the floor. Damn, Unc, the command grab to the back break is ugly work. You know, nephew, I've been so lonely. What? Hey, what are you? Shh. Hush. You don't have to speak right now. It's Daddy's turn to speak. I just want to say, you've made me very happy. Happier than I've ever been. I haven't felt this way in a long time, nephew. The way that we fight. Something inside me reacts. And I'm not talking about my heart, nephew. You freaky frog! Get off of me, nigga! You know, I haven't had good poom in centuries. I think you'll do, nephew. I think you'll do. And let me oil you up real quick. You understand? Sea salt! Sea salt! Get this freaky nigga off of me now! Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure you want sea salt to come for you, bro? Sea salt isn't saving you this time, nephew. Wanna know why? Because Daddy gets what Daddy wants. Sea salt! Now give me that faddy dick, nephew. My cheeks are mine and mine alone! Eve throws a Kamehameha at Conquest, and even that wasn't enough. He's still standing! Jesus! Mark is on that timing. He's not letting this man get up again. Mark throws a couple of punches, but Unc catches his fist, and you know, Mark, you're gonna need a lot of ice for this one. Conquest mocks Mark for still fighting, but Mark is gonna show him how far he'll go to win. And yeah, he's gonna show us alright. Yeah, he's not getting up from that one, y'all. I know it's been some time, but I just want to talk about Conquest. Conquest is, words cannot explain the impact Conquest had on this show in a matter of a single episode. From his first sentence, you just knew he was on some utter bullshit. And then he just kept going and going and going. Nothing but chaos. Crazy, man. But hey, it's good that he's gone. He's looking up at us as we speak. Psych!
And like that, be gone, be gone.